Yeah, I've been dealing with these thoughts lately. Don't know if I should keep them, let them out, maybe. It's hard to wake up on the daily, cause better days ain't never saved me, yeah.
Hi formulators, welcome to my channel. My name is Emma, and here on my channel I make skincare products and provide free formulas every single week. So cherry blossom season is upon us here in Michigan, so I wanted to make something using one of my favorite ingredients from Formulator Sample Shop, their cherry blossom macerate and sunflower seed oil. I wanted to make something really lightweight and refreshing for the upcoming warmer weather, so I'm making a body jelly. I love using body jellies in place of heavy and occlusive moisturizers, especially in the summer months. So I'm using two different gelling agents to make this product, Sepimax Zen, which is also our emulsifier, and sodium carbomer. You can use just Sepimax Zen to make this product, but you can't just use sodium carbomer because it does not emulsify, it is only a gelling agent. I'm using a combination of both because I find that at high concentrations, Sepimax Zen gets a little bit too wobbly for my liking.
Don't feel at earth. Where will time?
So I wanted to talk about Quick Break really quickly, and I want to thank my mentor Doug for helping me with this portion of the video. So Quick Break is when an emulsion breaks upon application to the skin and releases visible drops of water. As you can imagine, products that have this quick break property have an incredibly refreshing and hydrating and water drop-like skin feel. In this product, the quick break is imparted by the Sepimax Zen and sodium carbomer. Other polymers also impart quick break, including Aristoflex ABC, Sepinov EMT, Sepi Plus 400, and Sepigel. I think that's enough talking, not enough making, so let's go ahead and get into it.
If I should keep them, let them out, maybe. It's hard to wake up on the daily, cause better days ain't never saved me, yeah.
So starting with our water phase, this beaker contains 159.4 grams of distilled water, and to that I am adding 4 grams of glycerin.
I know I struggle with depression, keep these thoughts inside my head, so
4 grams of butylene glycol.
Suppress my suppression with a glass of rejection. I just made a connection. They love my music but don't share it though.
4 grams of propane diol.
Toes. I wanna be somebody else, but this ain't Elder Scrolls. I try to talk them out of death when I know mine is.
And 0.5 grams of hyaluronic acid. Normally I use a solution, but I did not have time to make that today, so I am using the powder. This is a combination of low molecular weight and high molecular weight hyaluronic acid. The high molecular weight will also help with viscosity. You don't have to use both, you can use one or the other. I actually find the high molecular weight more effective as a hydrator, and it's usually more inexpensive.
Flow. Every day I'm waking up on go mode.
And 1 gram of liquid Germall Plus, that is our preservative, and 0.5 grams of tetrasodium glutamate diacetate, that is our chelator. I usually use disodium EDTA, but I have been asked for alternatives to EDTA, so I'm using this one today.
Rapping was my passion, I don't know. Yeah, I do.
And that is our water phase. I know it's tempting, but you have to resist the urge to stir this because the hyaluronic acid powder will only get stuck to your utensils. So we just have to let it sit and hydrate. You can see it's already starting to hydrate a little bit.
So for now I'm introducing on my intro.
Moving on to our oil phase, to the same beaker I am adding 2 grams of Sepimax Zen.
What to do?
0.6 grams of sodium carbomer. 10 grams of cherry blossom macerate.
With these thoughts lately, don't know if I should keep them, let them.
10 grams of C12 to 15 alkyl benzoate.
Cause better days ain't never saved me, yeah.
And 1 gram of vitamin E.
Don't know if I should keep them, let them out, maybe. It's hard to wait.
And that is our oil phase. So I wanted to mention a couple of things. You'll notice that I didn't use my pH adjuster, citric acid, in this formula like I usually do. That's because sodium carbomer works at a slightly higher pH level. It likes to be at a pH of around 6. This formula as is comes out to around a pH of 6.2 for me, which I'm totally okay with. Secondly, when I'm working with ingredients that are not readily water soluble, especially ingredients that take time to hydrate, I like to sandwich those ingredients in between my two phases if I'm making a single beaker type of product. So as you saw, I added hyaluronic acid as one of the last ingredients in the water phase. And in the oil phase, I added Sepimax Zen and sodium carbomer first. That's because the remaining oil phase ingredients will push those powders into the water and allow them to hydrate faster. So now it's time for the boring part. I'm going to throw some aluminum foil on this beaker and let it sit for about 30 minutes, and then I'll be back to blend.
Up on the daily. Better days I never say.
So while we wait for our powders to hydrate, I just wanted to show you this gel that I created using sodium carbomer. So I've been testing different gelling agents, and I'm trying to come up with a gel that is super thick and super clear. And out of all of the gelling agents that I tested, sodium carbomer by far outperformed all of them. So I just wanted to show you how thick and clear this gel is, and hopefully you can see. But yeah, it's like not going anywhere, and you can see my countertop straight through it. So just to show you on the spatula. So it really does have a gorgeous consistency, and I really love this ingredient, not just for stabilizing emulsions, but also for creating aqueous gels.
To the silence, 'cause the truth hurts. I answer to the stars.
So it's actually been about 4 hours. I ended up going to the gym, and I can't lift the beaker up to the camera because I turned off my autofocus. Otherwise, my camera wants to focus on my hand while I'm blending. But hopefully you can see that all of the powder has hydrated. There is no dry powder left in the beaker. And I did go ahead and add some pink mica to this, and it is now time to blend.
Neglected, suppress my suppression with a glass of rejection. I just made a connection. They love my music but don't share it though. It's like success is out of reach, I'm on my tippy toes. I wanna be somebody else, but this ain't Elder Scrolls. I try to talk them out of death when I know mine is so.
So I blended this for about 2 minutes with the immersion blender, and then I hand stirred it for another additional minute, and now it is time for packaging. So I am using this 6-ounce octagonal glass jar. I think it's gonna make a really nice presentation. I am gifting this to my mom for Mother's Day, so I really wanted it to be something special. This is going to be more of a pouring situation because the consistency that Sepimax Zen creates is not really suitable for scooping.
Yeah, I've been dealing with these thoughts lately. Don't know if I should keep them, let them out, maybe. It's hard to wake up on the daily, 'cause better days ain't never saved me.
So just to show you how this looks up close in the jar, hopefully you can see that it's very smooth, very glossy, and it really does have that wobbly jello consistency. So it's really perfect in my opinion for a jelly product. And I also really like the color. I think that I was really able to nail the cherry blossom color. So let's do a quick swatch so you can get an idea for how this product applies and what the finish is like on the skin. So I'm gonna use what I have left over here in my beaker.
Don't know if I should keep them, let them out, maybe. It's hard.
Hopefully you can see that it's very smooth on the skin, and it definitely has that quick break property. In fact, I think this is the quick breakiest product that I've ever made. And that's because we built on the quick break imparted by the Sepimax Zen and sodium carbomer by using C12 to 15 alkyl benzoate, which is a very lightweight emollient, much lighter than any plant oil, as well as hyaluronic acid, which itself has a water drop like skin feel, and cyclomethicone, which is volatile, so it evaporates upon application.
I try to talk them out of death when I know mine is so. I just want to.
So at this point, it's almost completely absorbed, and it really does feel very hydrating on the skin and very softening. And my favorite thing is that it's not sticky and it does not feel heavy at all. So it hydrates and moisturizes the skin, but without any weight.
To the stars, I don't feel at Earth.
If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you found the video helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel. I will be posting videos with formulas weekly going forward. Thank you so much.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Do I chase my dreams into